Hey there, literature lovers and curious minds. Have you ever wondered about the life of one of the most influential writers of the 20th century? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Doris Lessing. A woman who broke barriers, challenged norms, and left an indelible mark on the literary landscape. Get ready for a journey through time, across continents, and into the mind of a true literary giant. Doris Lessing was born Doris May Taylor on October 22, 1919, in Kermanshah, Persia, now Iran. Her parents, Alfred and Emily Taylor, were British citizens. Her father was a bank clerk, and her mother had been a nurse during World War I. In 1925, the family moved to southern Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, to farm maize. This early experience in Africa would shape much of Lessing's future writing. Growing up on a farm in Africa, young Doris had a unique childhood. She was largely self-educated, as formal schooling ended for her at age 14. Lessing devoured books, reading everything she could get her hands on. Her love for literature and storytelling began to blossom during these formative years. At the age of 15, Lessing left home to work as a nursemaid. She moved to Salisbury, now Harare, at 18 and worked as a telephone operator. It was during this time that she began writing seriously. Her early stories and poems were published in South African magazines. In 1939, at the age of 20, Lessing married Frank Wisdom. They had 2 children together before divorcing in 1943. After her divorce, Lessing became involved in the Left Book Club, a communist book club. This led to her second marriage to Gottfried Lessing in 1945. They had a son together, but this marriage also ended in divorce in 1949. 1949 marked a significant turning point in Lessing's life. She moved to London with her young son, Peter, and a manuscript of her first novel. The Grass is Singing was published in 1950 and received critical acclaim. This novel explored themes of racism and colonialism in southern Rhodesia. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Lessing continued to write prolifically. She published the 5 novels of the Children of Violence series. These books followed the life of Martha Quest, a character loosely based on Lessing herself. During this time, Lessing was also actively involved in the anti-apartheid movement. In 1962, Lessing published what many consider her masterpiece, The Golden Notebook. This groundbreaking novel dealt with women's sexuality, mental health, and communism. It became a feminist classic and solidified Lessing's place in the literary canon. Lessing's writing wasn't confined to a single genre or style. She explored science fiction with her Canopus in Argos series in the late 1970s and early 1980s. This shift surprised many of her readers but showcased her versatility as a writer. Throughout her career, Lessing received numerous awards and honors. In 2007, at the age of 88, she was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. She became the oldest person to receive this prestigious award. The Swedish Academy described her as that epicist of the female experience. Lessing's personal life was as complex and fascinating as her writing. She was married and divorced twice, raised 3 children, and had numerous relationships. Her unconventional lifestyle often sparked controversy and public interest. In her later years, Lessing continued to write and speak out on various issues. She was a vocal critic of nuclear armament and environmental destruction. Her last novel, Alfred and Emily, was published in 2008 when she was 88 years old. Doris Lessing passed away on November 17, 2013, at the age of 94. She left behind a legacy of over 50 books, including novels, short stories, and non-fiction. Her work continues to be studied, admired, and debated in literary circles around the world. Lessing's life was a testament to the power of resilience and reinvention. From a girl on a farm in Africa to a Nobel laureate in London, her journey was extraordinary. She challenged societal norms, pushed literary boundaries, and inspired generations of writers. And there you have it, folks, the remarkable life of Doris Lessing. A woman who lived life on her own terms and left an indelible mark on literature. What's your favorite Doris Lessing book? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more literary biographies. Until next time, keep reading and exploring the fascinating lives behind the books we love.